go, coming to the top of our mats. Make sure that when you arrive onto your mat, you take a few moments, just even a couple of breaths, to really ground yourself. Root yourself down to the soles of your feet and lengthen up from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. I like to start with the arms down by the side so you can soften through the shoulders. Keep length in your spine. Just take a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Maybe you can just take your gaze down to the tip of your nose. Exhale. We set ourselves for our practice. Maybe take a moment to set an intention. Exhale. And then inhale, we draw the palms together at the center of the heart. With a nice deep inhale breath, maybe a dedication for our practice today, an intention for our practice today. We'll begin with Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, raise the arms, looking up towards the sky. Draw the elbows towards each other. Exhale, gently drop into the belly and fold forward. Bringing the hands to the floor on either sides of the feet and relaxing the head to point the top of the head to the floor. Roll a little bit more weight forward to the balls of your feet. If you have tight hamstrings, be sure to bend your knees and keep your chest moving towards your thighs. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine, feet pulling in through the belly and moving the weight forward. You can even come to your fingertips if you wish. Exhale, fold again, plant the hands on the floor, step or walk your feet back to come to a high plank. We're going to start the first one nice and gentle, so find your high plank here. Protract through your shoulders, drop in through your belly and stay on your toes. Hold it 1, 2, steady breathing, 3, we're warming up the body, 4, and 5. Exhale, bring the knees to the floor behind your hips, release the toes, bend the elbows towards the ribcage, gently lower your chest down to the mat. Inhale, press up to your cobra. Try to use your back muscles, your legs and glutes to lift, not your hands. So your hands are just grounded on the floor, not pushing into your hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck the toes under, press up through the knees, and then exhale, move it back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet in just a little bit here, keeping your feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Draw in through the lower belly, look towards your upper thighs, hold it 1. Steady, easy breath, 2, 3, keep drawing in through lower belly, fan out the shoulders, strong fingers, 4, and 5. Inhale, looking forward. Let's tiptoe the feet forward. So start to bring weight to your hands. Push the floor away. Walk one foot and then the other. You can bend your knees here if you need to, but try to lift through your hip and step your toe forward. Lift through your hip, step your toe forward. The best you can. Don't worry if it doesn't look pretty, if it looks awkward, it feels strange. No worries. Once your feet are to the top of your mat, inhale, lengthen up. You can come to your fingertips. Exhale, fold once more, forehead towards the knees. Inhale, rise up, using your core, strong legs, look up towards palms. Exhale, arms down by your side. Good, one more. Inhale, rise up, palms together, look to your thumbs, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips, forehead towards the knees. Inhale, lift halfway. You can keep your palms down or come to your fingertips. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, easy step or walk back. High plank, hold your high plank, 1. Belly's drawn in, protracted shoulders, 2. Steady, easy breath. Don't rush. 3, as I'm rushing. 4. Calm, equanimous mind. And 5. Exhale, you can repeat the knees down or chaturanga with your legs straight. Inhale, you can repeat cobra or come into your upward facing dog. So if you're in your upward facing dog, the hands are planted deeply, the chest open, so shoulders roll back. And you want to straighten through your legs, lifting up through your kneecaps. Try not to squeeze through your glutes, but relax the glutes instead. Draw in through the lower belly. Exhale, rolling over the toes, and coming back to your downward facing dog. Adjust for your feet here, keep them hip width apart, and hold it for 5. 1, looking towards your upper thighs, let your neck hang heavy, head hang heavy like a ripe mango off a tree. 2, calm, steady breathing. 3, lower belly pulls in tight. 4, and 5. Inhale, looking forward. Easy step or walk your feet forward. Again, in the same way, you can tiptoe your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen or come to your fingertips. Exhale, fold. Forehead to knees. Inhale, rise up. Reach to the arms, palms together, look up. Exhale, arms down. Moving into our first sequence. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Hinging from the hips, coming down. Forehead to the knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fully release. Bend into the knees and step just your right foot back. Big step with the right foot. Make sure it's a big, big lunge. Try to keep your hands on either sides of that left foot. Press the hips down as you move the right heel back. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale. And then lower the right knee down. Keep the right toe tucked under. Inhale, raise the arms. Open the chest up, shoulders back. Find a lift through the chest. Reach the fingertips up and back as you push your hips forward and down. And exhale again, hands to the floor. Straighten left leg. If you can, fold forward, chin towards chin. Remember, you're only going to go as far as your body will allow. So if you need to stay lifted, that's okay. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale there. Inhale, raise the arms again. Open chest, lift shoulders, maybe arch back a little bit more if you feel good. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, press your hips forward. Exhale, straighten left leg. And again, maybe folding forward with an exhale breath. If your body allows, try to move this left hip back, right hip forward as you fold. Inhale, come back, last one. Exhale there. Inhale, raise the arms. Take your time, there's no rush here. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, press the hips forward. Exhale, straighten left leg. Keep your toes down. Draw the right hip forward, left hip back. Pull in through the lower belly and fold. Only if your body allows. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale there. The right toe is still tucked under. Straighten that right leg once more. And keep your weight on your right hand as you open your left arm up. 1. Keep your hips forward and down. 2. Steady, calm breathing. 3. 4. Almost there. Look up towards left hand. And 5. Exhale, release. Left hand to the floor. Right toe is still tucked under. Inhale, straighten left leg. Wide pyramid. See what you can do. If possible, maybe you want to stay here, or if you feel like you want a little bit more support, slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Keep your left toe down, right heel pressing back. Now, we're going to try to go for a little bit more, so flex the left foot and slide the left foot forward. Bring your back right knee to the floor, release your right toe. Stay here. 1. As far as you can go. If this is too much, just go back to where we were before. 2. Calm, steady breath. 3. Relax into your shoulders. 4. 5. Now, press into your arms. Tuck your back toe under. Slide your left foot back. back to where we started. Exhale, bring your weight forward, slide your hands forward a little bit. You might need to adjust your feet. Come back to your lunge. Slowly, bring your left foot back, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Nice and slow. Inhale, upward facing. Hold your upward facing here. Or remember, you can always do your cobra. Shoulders roll back, lift your chest, look forward, belly drawn in tight. Exhale, curl over the toes, downward facing dog. Steady, easy breath. We gotta repeat that whole sequence on the other side. So take a couple of breaths. Notice the left side and the right side of your body, how they feel different. And as you go through your yoga practice, remember it is a practice of observation. So you don't want to judge your body or your practice by what you can or cannot do. Instead, move with the flow of the breath and allow your body to move you into whatever positions it's ready for you to do today. Now inhale, look forward, step your right foot all the way forward between the hands and find your lunge. So in the first part, we want to keep that left leg straight, plant the hands down on either sides of the right foot, and let's hold here. 1, drawing in through belly, 2, steady, easy, 3, keep the shoulders kind of engaged as the palms press down, 4, and then 5, exhale, lower the left knee down, keep the left toe tucked under. Remember, we're gonna inhale and rise up. Lifting through chest, shoulders back, hips forward and down. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale there. Exhale, straighten right leg. Move the right hip back, left hip forward, point to the right toes. And if your body allows, fold forward. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, take it back. So that back we're into our lunge. Inhale, raise the arms. Open the chest. Move your hips forward and down. Shoulders back. Reach to your fingertips. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale there. Exhale, press it back. Belly's drawn in. Gently fold. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, take it forward. This is the last one, so really use your breath. Inhale, rise up. Try to move with as much intention and control as you can, reaching the fingertips, opening through the chest, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, take it down. And slowly press it back. Chest reaches down towards the shin. Allow the right hip to move forward, left hip to move back, and soften through the elbows. Like you want the elbows one day to come to the floor. Inhale, come to center. And then keeping that left toe tucked under, exhale, straighten left leg. Find your sense of balance, make any adjustments necessary. We're gonna bring the weight to the left arm, right arms open up. Inhale, 1, hips forward and down. 2, open through your chest. Look up towards right fingertips. 3, left leg is straight, no bend in the knee. 4, keep twisting, drawing in through belly. And 5, exhale, lower right hand down. And take a moment here, getting ready for our split. So from here, let's go ahead and straighten the right leg first. And remember, you're welcome to stay here. Your hands by your feet might give you enough of a stretch, and that might be all you need. Or you can walk your hands underneath your shoulders, a little bit more support here. If you want to try the split, flex the right foot and slide that right foot forward as you bring the left knee down, point to the left toes, and just find wherever you are. Once you're here, you can come to your fingertips. That's an option for you, or use your blocks. Hold it 1. This side's a little bit tighter for me, so use your best idea of how to get through this. 3, good. 4, yeah, keep your hands on the floor and try to straighten into that right leg, even if it's just a little bit. And 5, inhale, slide the left toe under, slide the right foot forward, come back to where we started. So your hands are on the floor, you're finding your split. Walk your hands forward, Maybe take a couple hops, come back to your lunge. Good. From here, right foot steps back. High plank, steady breathing. Exhale, lower down with control. See if you can do it. Hug your elbows to your rib cage. Inhale, upward facing. Hold your upward facing. Shake it out. Hold your lift. Shoulders back, chest open. Maybe sway side to side. Exhale, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Take a breath here. And release the muscles of the back. Release the muscles of the legs. Press the heels towards the earth. Drop in through the lower belly. One more breath. And inhale, looking forward between the hands. Tiptoe or walk your feet back to the top of your mat. Toes and heels come together. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale and release. Forehead to the knees. Inhale, rise up with the arms. Extend, palms together, look towards thumbs. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Good. Second sequence, bend the knees. Coming into Utkatasana or chair pose. You want to keep the weight nice and strong on the feet. As you bend the knees, draw in through the lower belly and sit down. Okay, so you want to really get the booty down to the floor. Inhale, hands can be in prayer. So this is option one. Hands in prayer makes it a little bit more accessible, this posture. Or you can reach the arms forward to the front of your mat or your room as the shoulders move down and away from the ears. Your last option will be a little bit harder, is you can take your arms up and look up towards your thumbs. You want to keep the knees bent, sitting down strong. This is tough. Don't give up. Hold it. 1. Steady breathing. 2. Draw the elbows towards each other. Wherever you are, be okay with wherever you are. 3. No rush, no hurries to get anywhere else. 4. And 5. Exhale. Bring the hands to the floor. Keep the knees bent. Just kind of hug your rib cage to your thighs. And then exhale, straighten the legs, forehead to the knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Press into the fingertips and separate your feet about hip width apart. If you can, grab your big toes. If your big toes are not accessible, you can grab your shins or even higher below your knees. But you want to keep your spine straight, not rounding, not tucking under. No asi, not like this. Straight. If you can, try to keep reaching until you can maybe grab your big toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, fold deep. Top of the head to the floor, elbows hug back towards your calves, shoulders move away from the ears, lower belly pulls in super tight. So try to lengthen your abdomen. Reach the tailbone and sits bones up. Let your body rest here. Your back muscles relax. 3, 4, calm breathing. And 5, inhale, lift up. Fingertips release. Take your fingertips to the floor forward. And kind of just take a moment to shake out your legs. That can feel like a really deep stretch for the hamstring. So just take a moment to move the weight forward and back. Relax the muscles of the backs of the legs. All right, separate your feet, coming into our malasana, our squat pose. Bend the knees, sit down. If you want a help, you can put a block or a cushion underneath your hips to help you find malasana. But if you've been coming for a while and you want to just work your body and allow yourself the ability to challenge yourself, don't put anything there. Keep your feet down, elbows inside the knees, lift your chest, shoulders back, hold here, steady, calm breath. You can even close your eyes if you like to really connect with the internal sensations of the body. So notice the tightness. Is it in your hips? Is it in your lower back, middle back, shoulders? Where do you feel the tension while you're holding malasana? And wherever it is that you're feeling it, bring your awareness there. Bring your breath there. And again, don't judge your practice. Just observe. Ooh, you might say, this is a tough posture for me. It feels really uncomfortable.
Or you might say, ooh, this is a good challenge for me. Even though it's uncomfortable, I'm going to maintain my breath. You know, just kind of keep the sensations happening and observing without any judgment. That's not bad, it's not good, it just is. And then from here, we're going to take the hands to the floor and we're going to release the back muscles. So round your back and tuck your chin under, look towards your belly button, press your hands into the floor, really round it out, almost like you want to sit down. Like really bring your weight to your heels, but reach your arms forward for counterbalance. And then slowly come back to lifted position. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, release the arms, round everything down and in, tuck the chin to the chest, shoulders move away. And inhale back to Malasana. 1 more, those hips are gonna love you. Exhale, hands down, round it through. And then this time, slowly come forward. Try not to use your arms. Lift the hips up, make your feet parallel. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms down. We're going to try to come up and down from these 2. If you have any issues in your knees, use your hands to give you support. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open your toes so that they're like out like a duck. And then exhale, lower down. Good, very nice. Lower down. Good, hips down. Try to get those hips down. Exhale, round back. And then inhale, we're going to use that inhale breath to raise everything up. Feet parallel, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Good, 2 more. Inhale, arms up, feet out. Exhale, lower down. Find your Malasana, find your squat pose. Good, inhale there. Exhale, round the back. Reach the fingers forward. Deep breath in, inhale, rise up. Arms up, feet parallel. Reach up, look up. Exhale, arms down. Last one. Inhale, rise. Open your feet. Exhale, come down. Inhale, hold. And exhale. Beautiful. Release the hands and start to roll yourself down to the floor until your butt comes down. You can release your feet. Okay, good job. So we're going to move a little bit into some floor posture, still continuing with our movement. Left leg forward, right leg pulled in. Inhale, try to lengthen through your spine. Close this knee joint and place the foot on the outside of the left leg. If this is not accessible, keep the foot on the inside, close to your left thigh. So we're going for a twist. Exhale, take left arm around, right hand behind, look over right shoulder. 1, twisting through the torso. 2, steady, calm breathing. 3, 4, hug that right knee in towards your body. 5, exhale, release. Coming back to center, release the right foot, extend the right leg. Before we do the other side, grab hold of your toes, inhale, exhale, pull yourself forward. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. 1, 2, relax the muscles of the back, but use your shoulders to pull yourself closer to your thighs. 3, engage to your calves, so the space between your shins. 4, and 5. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale there, release. Other side. Left foot bends, bring it in towards the body. You can keep it here to find your twist or take it on the outside of that right foot. Hug the right knee in, so really squeeze. Chest to knee, nice and tight. Left hand to the floor, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, rotate, look over right left shoulder. 1. Twist through the torso. You want to clear the chest. 2. Right leg is strong, belly drawn in. 3. Calm, steady breathing. 4. Keep twisting, keep turning. And 5. Exhale, back to center. Release left foot. Extend it out. Reach down, inhaling, lift the spine. Exhale, fold once more. 1. For the second one, if you wish, you can take a deeper grip, maybe on the outsides of your feet. 2, 3, calm breathing. 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release. Good. Release the hands. We're going to do a little bit of a movement backwards. So cross your feet. Grab your ankles. Tuck them underneath your body. So you want to bring the tops, not the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet to the floor. Hands on the floor. Use a little bit of core strength and come up. Lift your butt up off the floor. Stay on your hands. Hold it. 1. Belly's drawn in. 2, shoulders fan out. 3, you can do it, don't give up. 4, strong breathing. 5, exhale, step your feet back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Don't skip your upward facing, stay with it. Exhale, downward facing. Good job. Hold here for a breath or 2. Calming the mind as we find stillness in the body. Remember, your downward facing dog should not have your weight forward over your wrists, but instead moving your weight back towards your thighs. We're going to try some heel lifts here. Inhale, lift the heels, press into the toes, high up, keep the hips lifted, chest towards the thighs. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift the heels. Keep the belly drawn in, strong arms. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower down. And from here, we're going to take right leg up for 3-legged dog. Point the toe, press the chest forward. Inhale, look forward. Take your weight forward. Keep your right leg lifted. Just hold here. Strong shoulders. Don't give up. Use your breath. Exhale, press it back. Again, inhale, take it forward. Exhale, press it back. Good, stay strong. One more time. Inhale, take it forward. This time, right knee to right elbow. Squeeze and round your spine. Exhale, press it back. Good, can we do 2 more? Rhetorical question, yes. Coming forward. Exhale, right knee. Inhale, press it back. Good, hold it there, exhale. Inhale, take it forward. Last one, hug the knee in, hold. 1, hold. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take the right foot back, find your high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing. Take a moment in your downward facing dog. I'd like to remind you here that if at any time the practice seems to be a little bit too strenuous for you today, you always have the option to opt out of any posture or any movement and to come to Balasana, your child's pose, and rest there. So never feel like you absolutely have to do the posture. Challenge yourself, of course, but always, listen to your body and see what fits you. All right, we're gonna try those heel lifts again and then the 3-legged dog. So inhale, lift up through the heels. Exhale, lower down. It's slipping a little bit. Inhale, lift up through the heels. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. And now bring your weight to your right foot and take your left leg up for your 3-legged dog on the left side. Try not to open through the hip. Keep the left hip down, center your weight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it forward. Keep the left leg up, strong shoulders. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, take it forward. Good. And exhale, take it back. This one, we're going to bring the left knee in. Exhale, take it forward. Bring the left knee in. Hold. Exhale, take it back. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Forward. Left knee in. Inhaling. Exhale, take it back. Good job. Forward. Left knee in. And exhale, take it back. And now this one we get to hold. Take it forward, knee in, hold. 1. Steady, calm breathing. 2. I find when things are tough, I smile. 3, 4, strong core. And 5, exhale, take it back. Then lower the left leg down. Take a moment here, adjust. Good. Notice we skipped our vinyasa. You're welcome. Steady, easy breath. Now let's go ahead and bring the knees down. We'll all take a balasana, bring the hips down, arms reach forward, forehead to the floor. Calm, steady breath. We find ourselves working a little deeper into our practice. We notice the breath becomes a little bit more erratic, a little less stable perhaps, a little less rhythmic. So when we come to our balasana is your opportunity to level out your breath. Deepen the inhale. Slow down the exhale. One more. Good. And then inhale, lift the head. Walk the fingertips in, come to a kneeling position. All right, let's shake out the hands, shake out the arms. Just let it kind of all, let it go. There's a lot of work for the arms and shoulders. Okay, we continue on with a little bit of core work. So cross your feet behind your back, press into the hands, slide your feet forward, hold here. This is our kind of lifted posture here, pendant pose. Slide your feet forward a little bit more, keep your butt up. Slide your feet forward a little bit more, keep your butt up. One leg straight, other leg straight, keep your butt up. Don't let your butt come down. Exhale, lower down. Good, shake out the hands again. Okay, Dandasana position, hands on either sides of the hips. Lift through the chest. So you want to feel your rib cage opening out and hollowing in as there's a lift through the front body. Hands on either sides of your hips. Not behind you, not in front, right by your hips. Lift the chest, shoulders back, flex the feet, legs are strong. Gaze down to the bridge of your nose, chin lowers down ever so slightly so you feel length in the back of your neck. Hold there and breathe. One more. Deep inhale, slow exhale. Good. And then release. Going for our Purusvottanasana, 2 ways to do this. We're going to try it both ways. Hands behind the chest. And the first thing I want you to think about is that lift in the rib cage and the chest. So you're going to press into the floor, lift up through the rib cage. Keep flexing the feet or try pointing the feet. A little bit different both ways. So your hands are planted, rooted, chest up, and your chin is tucked under. So you're going to look to your toes. Shoulders back. I want you to feel expansive from one shoulder to the other, from one collarbone to the other. Hold here for one more breath. Inhale. Keep lifting up to the rib cage. Don't drop it down. Exhale. Good. Slowly release. All right. So for Purusvottanasana, first way, bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor. Separate your feet hip width, so feet are not together. Separate them. Now from here, position your hands to where they were before. Lift up to the rib cage, just like we did before. But now, with the inhale, we're going to lift the hips up. Look down towards your belly button so you can feel that your hips are really lifted. Only when you're ready, drop your head back. 1, hips up. 2, strong legs. 3, calm, easy breath. 4, strong glutes and thighs. 5, exhale, lower down with control. Release the legs, shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Okay, second way to do this. If it's too hard, go back to the first one we just did. So instead of planting your feet on the floor, we're going to have them straight, but we're going to point the toes. Strong quadriceps. This is going to maybe cause a little bit of shaking in your legs. Hands behind, start with the same lift that we did in the setup. This time, inhale, lift your hips, point your toes to touch the floor. Hips up, hips up, hips up. And when you're ready, drop your head back. 1, steady breathing. 2, hips up. 3, 4, almost there, don't give up. 5, exhale, lower down. Woo, good job. Shake it out. Paschimottanasana one more time. Grab the toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's just hold here for a few breaths. Relax the shoulders, relax the back muscles, relax the deltoids. Everything easy. All right. So coming for our core strength, we're going to work up into Navasana. Start, if you can, by bending your knees and grabbing your big toes. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to balance in a Navasana, having the toes into the fingers. So kind of walk your heels back, and you're going to balance between the back of your sits bones and your tailbone. So you want to make sure that you can lift both feet and not fall down backwards. So you want to keep the integrity of the posture by drawing into belly, lifting the chest. Only when you're ready, inhale, lift the heels up, lift the chest up, and point the toes. Look to the toes. 1, find your balance. 2, shoulders back and down, lift the chest. 3, good job, keep trying, don't give up. 4, steady, easy breathing. 5, exhale, bend the knees, plant the heels on the floor, give yourself a nice hug, or head to the knee. This is like our seated Balasana. It's a way for us to relax the shoulders and back muscles. So now we're going to add openness of the legs. I'm going to turn catty corner so you guys can see. When your heels are pulled in towards your body, you grab your big toes, find that place where you can balance, and find it here with the feet down, so that if you lose your balance, all you have to do is bring your feet to the floor. So find it here first. Then, same as before, inhale, lift your legs, and then if possible, point your toes as you lift your chest. Exhale, open your legs wide. So when I open your legs wide, lift your chest, shoulders back, and then when you're ready, bring your legs in towards your body, look up towards the ceiling. 1, good. If you fell backwards, try it again. Good, Nina, keep working. 2, don't give up. 3, lift your chest, bend your elbows. 4, look up to the ceiling. And 5, exhale, flex your feet, and see if you can come down to your calves. Good. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, release. Shake it up. Okay. Good job. Really hard to do. If you kept falling backwards or your knees kept bending, that's okay. That's building the strength you need in your core. Now we're going to try from this position. I'm actually going to turn a little bit this way so I don't hit my mirror in case I fall back. So when you're ready, arms are going to be forward. You're going to try to lift your feet to your hands. How do we do this? By tucking the tailbone under, rounding the back, and then inhale, lift the legs, find your toes. Now we're back in the position, just went in a different way. Point through the toes, lift the chest, shoulders back, and pull yourself forward. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, and then try to straighten through your arms, really lift through your chest. Open your feet wider, shoulders back, point your toes, looking up, open the chest, lift through the rib cage, just like we did in Pursvottanasana. Exhale, flex your feet, point your heels up, and lower down so your calves are on the floor. Inhale, extend. Exhale, and release. Good. Bend your knees, bring them in towards your body. Give yourself a nice rounded hug. Let all of that go. However you did, exactly how it was meant to be. Steady, calm breathing. Nice, deep inhale, slow, gentle exhale. Good. Now we're going to move into Navasana. We're going to do 3 sets. So Navasana is the same idea, except we don't have the feet. We use only the core. So we're going to start it slow. Toes are on the floor. Arms are in front. Point your fingers forward. Lift through your chest, but there's a little bit of a tuck under in the lower back. So a little bit of a tuck under here. As we inhale, lift the feet off the floor and just raise your calves. Hold it here. 1, shoulders back, chest lifted. 2, draw in through the lower belly. 3, don't give up, stay strong. 4, Almost there, 4.5. And 5. Cross your feet, tuck them under, place your hands behind your feet this time, and try to lift your butt up off the floor. Don't lean back, lean forward. Lean forward, Nina. There you go. Good, Rosanna, that looks really good. Exhale, come down. Okay, you ready? Second set. Toes are on the floor. Little bit of a tuck under through the tailbone. Arms forward. Lean back ever so slightly so that you can balance, lift your feet. You can stay here like we were before, or try straightening your legs. 1, look at your toes. 2, steady breathing. This is hard for everyone. 3, keep it working. 4, you can do it, Sanita. You can do it. You can always bend your knees if it's too hard. 4.5, almost there. 5, exhale, cross your feet. Tuck them under. Hands behind the feet. Lean forward, pick it up. Pick the butt up off the floor with the butt. Yes, exhale, lower down. Okay, last one. We're gonna add a little extra to that last one. If you found the last two really difficult, repeat what we just did. Ignore what I'm about to say, okay? So this one, we're gonna add movement to it. We're gonna go from a lifted position to a laying down position, back to a lifted. 3 times, so here we go. Find your balance, legs up. You can go from here or from here. Either way is fine. When you're ready, exhale, lower down, look at your toes. Inhale, come back up, Navasana. Exhale, lower down, look at your toes. Inhale, come back up, Navasana. Exhale, lower down, look at your toes. Inhale, come up, Navasana. Hold it there, good job. 1, hold it, don't give up. 2, smile your way through. When you're smiling, everything's easier. 3, nice, point your toes, bring your toes together. 4, oh, don't give up, Nina, come back up. 5, exhale, tuck the toes under, beautiful. All right, hands in front this time. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Good job. Hopefully you are sweating. I know I am. You're feeling all that strong work. We are grateful for our bodies, giving us the ability to do such amazing things, to find strength and flexibility, so that we can incorporate that strength and flexibility in our lives, off of our yoga mats. Maybe now is a good time to bring back that dedication or intention that you may have set at the beginning of your practice, giving you a little bit of extra push to see your practice through. 1 more breath. And then exhale, look forward, bring the knees to the floor. We're going to continue here with a little pigeon pose to release the hips after all of that strong hip flexor work. Take the right knee forward, and you want to have the foot on the outside of that left hip. So kind of center your hips, slide that left leg back. Normally I would say to put a prop under your right hip, but we're going to try to work today without the prop. So kind of swivel around and allow your hips to stay even. Important for you to not sink to your right hip or sink to your left hip. So square them off. And then maybe bring the elbows to the floor. See what happens, see if that's accessible, or you can keep your hands down and your chest lifted. If possible, bring your forehead down. Calm, easy breath. So if you have a little bit of lack of flexibility in your hips, your right hip may not touch the floor. That's okay. Just let it move in that direction. Keep both hips square, and let's hold here for about 5 breaths. Calm, natural, soft breathing. Relax your breath. Try not to put too much weight on the left or right side of your body. See if you can center the weight, distribute it evenly. 1 more breath. Good. And then inhale, lift the head. Walk the hands in if they're not there already. We're going to bring the weight to the right hand on the inside of that right knee. Turn and twist your body, bring your left hand to your thigh, look over your left shoulder. So again, same thing here. You want to keep the left hip moving down as you twist. You can stay here or bend that left knee, reach for your foot. So this is an option, only if your body allows. Maybe draw that foot in towards the hip and keep looking back over left shoulder. Use your right arm to keep you lifted. Hold 1. Deep stretch to the left quadricep. 2. Wherever you are, if you want to wrap your elbow around your foot, that's an option too. Really wrap it around, but just holding onto the foot works. 3. Calm the mind. 4. Move that foot a little closer. And 5. Exhale, release the foot back to center. Both hands on either sides of the right knee. Tuck the left toe under. Straighten that left leg for a moment here. Just a little deeper stretch. Exhale, slide that right foot back. Come to your down dog. Pedal it out, sway it out, let it move. Notice here the left and right side, how they feel different. And again, don't judge the differences, just observe. Coming back to hands and knees, we'll do the other side. So left knee moves forward, left foot underneath the right hip. Slide that right knee back. Take a couple of moments to adjust so that you can feel your hips moving down. Right hip is moving forward and your left hip is kind of moving away from that left knee. So you're squaring off the center line of your body. You can stay here on your fingertips or on your palms lifted through the chest, whichever feels good. Or you can take your hands forward, maybe stay there. See how that feels. Or elbows to the floor. If you bring your elbows down and you start to dump your weight one way or the other, recenter before you keep moving any further. Allow that right toe to extend back. And then finally, if possible, forehead to the floor. Hold wherever your maximum is for 5 steady breaths. Become aware of your weight distribution. Because many times, because of lack of flexibility, we might need to move more weight to the right or to the left. Keep your weight centered right in the middle. Calm equanimous mind. No judgment. So easy for us to judge and say, oh, I feel like this or I feel like that. No negativity. Allow your body to just simply be. One more breath. And inhale, lift the head. Walk the hands in, find your lift. Bring your left hand on the inside of that left knee. Reach your right arm back, look over right shoulder. You can stay there, just looking back, that's fine. Or if you feel good, bend your right knee, grab your foot, and pull that foot in towards your body. Hold it 1. One side's gonna feel a little tighter than the other, so if you're feeling the tightness, just breathe through it. 2. Drawing that foot in towards your right hip. 3. Looking over the right shoulder towards your foot. 4. Press into your left arm so your weight is supported. And 5. Exhale, release the foot. Come back to center. Hands on either side of that left knee. Tuck the right toe under. Straighten the leg for a little bit of extra stretch there for the right leg. Calm, equanimous, easy mind. And exhale, slide that left leg back to your downward facing dog. Sway it out, pedal it out. We're gonna do a little bit of twisting here in our downward facing dog. So from down dog, if your body weight is forward, you gotta bend your knees and move your hips, your chest towards your thighs. Your hips move up as you press your heels down. This takes time. So if you find yourself unable to straighten your legs, keep your knees bent. That's okay. You can do the twist from here. When you're ready, take weight to your left hand, right hand to the outside of your left ankle. Twist your body through. Look up underneath left armpit. 1. Twist your torso. 2. 3. Calm, steady breath. 4. And 5. Slowly release. Back to your downward facing dog. Take a moment.
then other side. Weight to the right hand, left hand. Grabs the outside of right ankle. Twist your torso, pull yourself through. Look out from underneath right armpit. 1. Strong right arm. 2. 3. 4. Keep twisting. And 5. Good. Exhale back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Knees come down. Knees together, feet together. Sit the hips back. Balasana. Reach the arms forward. Forehead to the floor. Stay here for a few breaths. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And one more breath. And inhale, lift the head. Slowly come to kneeling. Okay, now we're going to work a little bit on Ustrasana, back bending, camel pose. So separate your feet, your knees about hip width. Your hips are going to move forward. Tuck the toes under so that you have access to your heels. You can actually kind of reach back and see, oh, okay, I can touch my heel, I can touch my heel. So that way you know where your heels are. Keep moving your hips forward, drawing in through belly and lifting up your rib cage. This is the same thing we did when we were seated in Purvottanasana, that lift up through the rib cage. Shoulders back, keep your chin under, look down towards the floor. Keep your rib cage lifted, hips forward. One thing I don't want you to do is hinge back like this. Forward as much as you can. From here, one hand back to the heel, other hand back to the heel. Inhale, lift the chest, and when you're ready, drop the head back. You don't have to drop your head back. You can keep your chin forward and keep your gaze down. So that's an option for you as long as you're doing the back bending. If your head is back, then you're just gazing to the tip of your nose. 2, steady breathing. 3, strong grip on your heels. 4, almost there. And 5, bring one hand to the waist, other hand to the waist. Lift the head and slowly come back to center. Good job. Release the toes, sit the hips down, open your knees, and come down, relax the back muscles. Forehead to the floor. Calm breathing here. We're going to repeat Ustrasana 2 more times, but we're going to add, for the next one, a little bit more depth. Exhale. And inhale, lift the head, walk the hands in, bring the knees back to center, come back to kneeling. Okay, so we'll start the same way with the toes tucked under, knees underneath the hips, they're hip width apart. So if you look at me forward, the knees are apart, not together. Don't have much room, it cramps up your back. So separate your feet, separate your thighs. Okay, from here, same as before, maybe start with the other side. Hips move forward, rib cage lifts, maybe bring one hand down to the heel, see how that feels. Other hand down to the heels, keep the hips moving forward. Don't let the hips come back like this. Okay, this is not it. Move forward, good. Drop the head back if you wish. Now, for a little depth, see if you can release the feet so that you're on the tops of the feet. Try it there, see what happens. 1, 2, shoulders back, lift the chest. 3, 4, calm breathing. 5, inhale, hands to the waist. Slowly rise up. Good job. Exhale, release the hips down. Separate your knees and come all the way back down to Balasana. Let it go. Surrender here. Surrender to whatever you found. Back bending can be triggering a lot of times for our emotions. So if you feel a little bit overwhelmed with emotion or something's rising up, be with it. Don't shy away from whatever comes up during your practice. It is meant to. It is good for you to acknowledge and to observe without judgment. And then inhale, slowly lift the head, walk the hands in. Okay, for the last one, we're going to add some movement. So knees parallel, Come to this kneeling position. Start with the toes tucked under. And then we're going to add movement. So as we reach back with the left hand and move the hips forward, right arm rises up. Find openness in the spine. Look towards right hand. Exhale, come back to center. Right hand to right heel. Inhale, left arm up. We're going to follow the left hand with the gaze. Opening the chest. Inhale, come up. And just keep alternating. Moving the hips forward. Following the right hand with your eyes. And inhale, come up. Exhale, go back. Inhale, come up. This is the last one. Exhale, go back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. And release the toes. Hips down. Open your knees. Last time. Balasana. Rest here for a few breaths. Good. We're going to take our Shavasana next. So take a couple more breaths. And then when you're ready, lift the head, slide the hands in, bring the knees together, cross your ankles. Inhale, pick your legs up, slide them forward, extend them, and lay all the way back. Relax your arms and legs. Take your Shavasana. Take your rest pose. Softly here. Let all of that go. Release any control of the breath. So no more needing to deepen or lengthen the breath in any way. Just natural pace of breath. Calm, settled mind, still and peaceful. All of the muscles in the body relax. Scan through and see if there's any places that you might still be holding a little bit of tension. Can you let it go here? Take a swallow, let the tongue go limp in the back of your throat. Consciously and intentionally softening and relaxing through every muscle, every ligament, every tendon, every cell in your body. Take your rest. As you continue to breathe deeply, naturally, effortlessly, start to draw awareness back to this body, this vehicle that allows us to perceive and be and experience around in the world. See if you can zone in on your senses. What are the sounds around you? The smells, You can gaze into the darkness behind the eyelids and maybe visualize the room around you without opening your eyes. What are the sensations on your skin? Perhaps there's still a little bit of sweat on your skin that feels cool or tickles. Perhaps a little tingling in the fingers or the toes from not moving. And then we're going to begin to awaken the body by adding some movement to the fingers and the toes. Let that movement be ever so gentle and light. Let the movement spread to the hands and the feet, the ankles, the wrists, moving around gently. And we'll bend the knees, bend the elbows. We'll come to a constructive resting posture with the feet apart, knees in towards each other. One hand at your belly and one hand at your heart. Feel the breath moving through the torso. Connect with those deeper underlying sensations that go within, not the senses from the external stimuli, but more from the internal. Perhaps with your hand on your heart, you can feel the pulsing of your heart or the expansiveness of your lungs. Perhaps you can feel any movement in your abdomen. And then slowly exhale again, bring the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice tight hug. Wrap your arms around your knees, hold on to the opposite elbows. Inhale, lift the head, really kind of squeeze your body here, tight, tight little C. And exhale, release the head back down. And then we can roll over onto the side and making our way up to a comfortable seated position. So take your time, come to seated. We're going to seal all the benefits of our practice today with one sound, So come to a comfortable seated posture. Bring your palms together as you relax the shoulders and close the eyes. Bring back into your mind the intention or the dedication you made at the beginning of your practice today. May the fruits of your practice serve to help bring healing and love and peace to all of those around you, your loved ones, your friends, family members, complete strangers, everyone you come in contact with. May they reap the benefits of our hard work today. Exhaling the breath away, we'll prepare for one sound Om. Inhale to begin. May we feel protected and safe. May we feel contented and pleased. May our physical bodies support us with health and strength. And may our lives unfold smoothly with ease. Namaste.